Welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Kyle Becker. Well, there's been a massive development in the Epstein files case, and you're going to want to hear this because it looks like there finally might be some transparency here. And because there's been an announcement in the Justice Department, it looks like they have the goods. But before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, there might not be as much of a public interest in the Epstein files as we saw a few months ago because, look, they slow-rolled this, they dragged it out, and it looked like there wouldn't be a light at the end of the tunnel because they kept on playing, hide the files. I mean, the Southern District of New York has files. They're on Pam Bondi's desk. Nobody knows where the files are. Just shut up and give us the files, right? Well, it looks like the Justice Department has agreed to hand over a cache of Jeffrey Epstein files to Congress within the next few days. This was the House Oversight Committee's announcement. Comer said, there are many records in DOJ's custody and it will take the department time to produce all the records and ensure the identification of victims. But the move comes just weeks after the committee subpoenaed the DOJ in a bid to demand access to any files. And separately, the House Oversight Panel has also issued subpoenas to 8 former law enforcement leaders, as well as former President Bill Clinton and his wife, Hillary Clinton. So, between that and Ghislaine Maxwell, who has offered testimony to come before Congress if they agree to her conditions, which included full immunity being one of the conditions, then it looks like we might finally get some release of documents that we haven't seen before. And it could be some grand jury documents, other related documents, and it will help give us more context. The issue with this is we really want to see the full sweep and scope of the investigations and know if they are hiding the identity of any potential clients for whatever reasons. I think this is the main thing that people want to see. They're not interested in knowing how the victims were victimized. To a great degree, I think that we got an idea of what happened with this ring. It's not that; it's really the identity of anyone who was caught up in this ring that we don't know already. We have a few names that came out who are implicated in the scandal, but we really want to see names, and we're not sure we're going to get that from testimony unless Ghislaine Maxwell flips for a commutation of her sentence. We're unlikely to get a lot of client names, but hopefully Trump is interested in just getting this out, any potential clients, but obviously it has to be substantiated. We can't just take Maxwell's word for it. She might be saying anything just to get herself off the hook. And so it's a delicate situation, but Friday, that's when we should see some files hit House Oversight. Whether they will release those right away is hard to say, but we will keep our eye on it, and hopefully we'll get some concrete developments in this case because the goods, they're coming, and we just now have to see what was in the files that they are handing over to Congress. So thank you for watching Explain America. Please weigh in with your thoughts about this story. We appreciate hearing from you.